morning. Welcome back to Build-A-Stitch. Today is day 7. And this morning I am going to do a couple more satin stitches, taking some of these other things into satin stitches. So I'm going to start with these kind of diamond shapes or squares. They definitely are square depending on how they're oriented with other things. So we're going to start with that. And I think I'm going to put them right over here. So for these, I think just to help get them to work a little bit easier, I'm going to start with that middle stitch and then work my way out onto the sides. So there's my middle stitch. And then just get them progressively shorter until I get to that little point, and then switch over to the other side. So just another way to get some fun texture here. And now I've kind of gotten to the smallest stitch that I can do there. So I will hop over to the other side. So these definitely have a lot more of a diamond shape than the open ones. So you can see there's a big difference there in that shape. That's kind of cool. So I'm going to do another one of these. I think these could look really cool together, like either next to each other or like either horizontally or vertically next to each other. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of both. I'm going to do another one here, starting with my little stitch. And this time, since I have this one as a baseline, I can kind of work off of it to get the stitch lengths fairly equal here. That first one, since it was the first one, it was helpful to work from the middle out. For this one, I think I can do it this way because I have the stitches in the one that I've already done to help anchor that and just use as a model. So there's my big center stitch, getting out shorter now. There's my little one. So you can kind of get an idea what it looks like going that way. And my thread is small enough. I'm gonna switch it out here real quick. So for this one, I'm going to do one right here. And this one I will start in the middle again because I kind of need to be able to figure out from there where to put the smaller stitches so that it's kind of symmetric. So I want to start it right where the middle stitch in that one finished. It's kind of like almost like if I was doing, I could do a row of these as like a back stitch kind of thing. And then just go out a little bit more, a little bit more. You might notice sometimes I start here and sometimes I start there. It doesn't really matter where you start. Because you're just going back and forth, so either way is good. Okay, so there we go. So you can kind of get a look at, if you wanted to do a row of those. And these could go along a seam if you wanted. They could go along a seam this way or that way, or they could just go down the side or anything like that. So it's kind of fun. Okay, and then the next thing I wanted to do was take the kind of serpentine line here that I did yesterday and do that as a satin stitch too, because that could also be a fun little edge kind of finish. So I'm going to switch threads up here just because I think it'll be easier to see, because I think I'm going to work it down this side over here where it's darker fabrics. And I'm getting 1 minute. So I will start there and then I will finish that up tomorrow morning. And tomorrow's Monday. I'll be back to 5:45. With this. So for this one, I'm gonna just go across here. And I'm gonna do a couple of these stitches straight, and then I'm gonna start to turn them so that it ends up being kind of a curve along my seam line. So a little bit closer than that. let's see, I think I want to curve it this way to start. So it does help to kind of know, because that's how you figure out where your stitches are going to be more open or more closed to. So this one, I'm going to put just a little bit farther out from that one. And then the end of it, I'm going to put in closer here. So I'm going to stop there for today. I will finish this out tomorrow morning. And have a fantastic Sunday. Bye.